Hey, Ferocious fans, Nate Powell from Ferocious Beard Company. Listen, this is not a beard post at all. This has to do with scams. So let me explain. So, just like you, we receive emails every day from people, from companies, and they invite us to click on the link in the email and open it up and see what the deal is. And I wanted to bring you guys an example of a scam email and how you can recognize this and different tricks that I'm going to point out to you in this email, which clearly indicate that it's a scam. You may fall for a scam. I don't want you to. We definitely look out for these types of things. And if I see anything related to what might be a scam, I'm going to alert my peers that kind of like a network of beard oil companies that I know, just to make sure that they don't fall for the same type of email that's being sent to me. So let me show you my screen for a second. So this is the email that I'm talking about. So we run our website, ferociousbeard.com, on Shopify. And, we've had it there since 2017 and doing great with business. But every now and then you'll get an email from a purporting to be from Shopify. So this is the email that I received today. Now keep in mind that right now our orders are around the 3100 series of numbers. That's about how many orders we've shipped out. So when we look at this email, the first thing that jumped out at me, first of all, the subject: your customer needs urgent answers. And when I looked at that, it says the customer's bank reviewed the chargeback response and has sided with them. So it's very vague. And there's an invitation to view the order. Do not click any links in emails that you suspect may be a scam. So another thing I look at, and here's what you can identify as it clearly not being from Shopify, is look at the return email address. Shopify, it says in here, but then look at info@ukeshopbcn.com via SMOTON.com. That is clearly not a Shopify address. So right away, I know this is not a valid email at all. And incidentally, I did go into my Shopify records and I looked up this order 1001, and the order was for around $35. But look at this. Reason for the chargeback, supposed chargeback: product not received, chargeback amount $76.98, a fee of $15 for a total of $91.98. Obviously, it's another clue that this is a fake email. They're just basically taking a template that Shopify may actually send out, and they are just basically making it look like it's from Shopify. In fact, I've never had a chargeback, so I don't know if this is an exact template or did they just make it up themselves. But if you also notice, this entire screen is a link. And let me try to move out of the way for a second so you can look wrong way, this way, right here. This email address, website address, smoten.com/892QXEQF blah blah blah. If you were to click anywhere in this, that would bring you to this website. So it's just another example of something to look for. Make sure when you get an email, always check first and foremost the email address that it came from, because that will be your first clue that it is either from Shopify or from the company you're expecting it to be, or if it's a completely, obviously not a valid email address. This is clearly not. So that's the first clue. The second clue is, does it even make sense that you're getting something like this? Now, some of these guys are pretty smart. It used to be when they'd scam you, do you remember those emails they'd send out and they were full of spelling errors and things like that? And there was a reason for that, because back then, and even today when they send those emails, they are not necessarily looking to scam you, the best and brightest out there. They are necessarily, what they're doing is they are putting those spelling errors because there are some people that do not pay attention to those types of things and will click on it. And those are the types of people that they are targeting. The people that are not putting their detective hats on and looking at it skeptically and assuming it's a scam. There's a lot of people out there that will fall for these types of things, unfortunately. So those are the types of emails that have lots of spelling errors, that they won't necessarily be selecting you, but there are some people out there that will fall for those. But this one is a little smarter insofar as there are no clear spelling errors, but you can still tell by avenue of looking at the website and plus the fact that none of this information even makes sense when I look at it on the back end. It's obviously a scam, and I just wanted you guys to be aware of what these types of emails that you may receive. And again, it doesn't have to be from Shopify. It could be from, if you have a Netflix account, you may get a fraudulent email appearing to be from Netflix. It could be from Google, Facebook, Apple. I've gotten a couple of Apple emails purporting to be from Apple saying I have a problem with my account and that if I don't take action to click here right away, then my account will be suspended. So these are all things that you can always check on the back end. Go and log into your Apple account off of that, not on the email, but like away from that email, and check that out. Make sure everything's okay. Google, Yahoo, various email servers, things like that. You can always check things on the back end. Do not click on anything in the email that you think is fraudulent, because what will probably happen is when I click on this, it's going to insert some sort of code onto this computer, and then it will basically, I will have been hacked, and I don't know what the penalty would be for that as far as what goes onto my computer, but I just wanted you guys to know that this is a real life example of a obvious scam. Anyhow, I appreciate your time. Again, my name is Nate Powell. I am the owner of ferociousbeard.com, Ferocious Beard Company. We've got about 55 or 60 different beard oils, balms, butters, waxes, and we have a 25% discount for all U.S. veterans, as well as law enforcement, fire, anyone who's a city, state, or federal employee, we've got a 25% discount on. So anyhow, appreciate your time, guys, and have a great day. Bye-bye.